It's no secret that the world of circus animals often hides a very dark side. No animal deserves to live its life chained up, yet so many are forced to endure this cruelty just for people's entertainment. Lions, tigers, elephants, and even smaller animals often suffer in silence behind the scenes. This is the story of Mufasa, a poor puma who spent his entire life in chains. He lived in the back of an old circus truck, which was the only home he ever knew. When Mufasa was just a tiny cub, he was sold to a Peruvian circus. From that moment, his life became a never-ending journey from one village to the next, performing for crowds who had no idea of his suffering. When the shows were over, Mufasa was chained up again. He'd curl up in a corner of the truck, too tired and broken to fight. He didn't even try to show aggression. It seemed like he'd completely given up on life. But then, something amazing happened. A group called Animal Defenders International, ADI, heard about a circus operating illegally in northern Peru. They went in to investigate, and that's when they found Mufasa. Seeing the condition he was in broke their hearts. He had been chained for so long that his body was weak and fragile. But they didn't give up on him. They freed Mufasa from his chains, and for the first time in his life, he felt what it meant to be free. Even though Mufasa was finally free, his journey wasn't over. He had many health problems because of the terrible conditions he had lived in. The rescuers took him to a wildlife rescue center where he got the medical care he so desperately needed. After some time, Mufasa was moved to a special enclosure in an ecological reserve. It was the closest thing to his natural habitat, with trees and space for him to move around. For the first time, Mufasa could relax and feel like the wild animal he was meant to be. Sadly, the years of suffering had taken a toll on him. Just a few months after his rescue, Mufasa passed away. His body had been through so much, and he didn't have the strength to fully recover. But at least, in his final days, Mufasa experienced love, care, and freedom, things he had been denied for most of his life. His story is a powerful reminder of why animals like him need our help. Thanks to the kind people who fought for him, Mufasa's story will continue to inspire others to stand up against animal cruelty. He may be gone, but his memory lives on as a symbol of hope for all animals still waiting for their chance at freedom.